Hello, everyone. I'm Sakina Bharmal from a city called Rajkot in Gujarat, India. And I'm associated with the education system. I'm with a school since last 23 years. And I've been working with students on various projects as part of the curriculum that I design. And I'm a career counselor in the school as well. I'm part of the think tank where we design policies and framework for the school as well. Uh, so while I was in the classroom, and I'm still in the classroom and teaching students over a period of time, and while counseling them for their careers, I realized that we prepare our students for a lot of global aspects. We make them global ready. We make them, think of making them global citizens. Uh, what we miss out is helping them see what is the requirement in their local communities. And that is why since last 12 years, I've been working with the students to think about solutions at a local level, which has global impacts. And through that, the whole idea is that students see their surroundings, their local communities. It could start from them, move to their school environment, move to their local areas, see what are little things that need change. So basically, they are bringing about a change through their smaller communities, which will have a larger impact, right? Which will have a global impact. And through these projects, they kind of learn a lot of things and build their portfolios. So basically, the project enables students to think locally, local problems, create a solution for them, because we want to make them part of a community which is the community which says that we can do something together. I can do something together, and not be part of the community which only sees problems. So they are solution driven. Plus, we are making them through this project, they are not only becoming college ready, but they are becoming work ready. Because today, if you see, the workplace is changing over a period of time. Like all of you said, a lot of skills are required, and these skills are not earlier like we used to learn something and it used to last forever. But today we really need to keep ourselves updated with certain things. So while they do this project, they are creatively coming up with solutions. Of course, it's connected with all the SDGs. It depends on the project that they choose. And more importantly, what through this project, they're going to have this, I mean, they need to empathize. What is missing today is the empathy for our fellow beings. So empathizing with their surroundings, they collaborate. Networking has become so important, but collaboration from a local body to a global institution, because I work with Rotary International as well. So, and everybody today is working with the local communities. So that is why this project is focused on being local, but think globally, and using a structured approach of design thinking to bring about a change. So that's the whole idea. They will be, students will be empowered. I mean, how will they, it'll impact their career. So not only from what they are learning in their classroom, they'll be implementing all that skills that they learn in their classroom into this project, right? And they will basically design some solutions which can be existing, and they are refining that solution. They may think creatively and come up with completely new solution, right? The idea is to help them understand the workplace as well. So not only what is the requirement in the college, as I said earlier, but their workplace as well, right? And of course, the skills that they will work with, if you can go to the next slide. Yeah. So while they do this, they need to identify a problem. So once they go in the community and understand the needs of the community, they are required to think of a solution. To think of a solution, they'll have to be creative, they'll have to be innovative, they'll have to really pay attention to what is the need, then design a project, right? And then they need to kind of share it with the larger community. So a lot of communication skill, collaboration skill, how to manage the whole project, their creativity. So the core 21st century skills, apart from there, that technology is going to play an important role. And then how am I going to share this project to a larger global community is also going to be the skill that they are going to look into. The one thing that most of the Indian students, I mean, that is what I've seen over a period of time, is we lack in documentation. We do great things, right? But we lack documentation. So at the end of this project, they're going to document whatever their learning journey, right? So that they can showcase it, they can put it in their portfolios and say that, okay, this is the whole process I have gone through, this is what I have learned, and of course reflect. The other part that our students miss out most of the time is we are unable to reflect. We fear to reflect what we have done. So we know the see, do, get cycle, right? We see, we do, and we get. But in between, one word that is missing is reflection, right? So we don't reflect as to, did I do well? What did I learn? How did I go about? What do I need to do further? And that is why at the end, they're also going to write a reflective report. So that is how the whole project is basically designed. So if I want to break it into various, the weekly goals that they're going to kind of do. So it'll start with brainstorming and identifying the problem, imagining the solution. They will collaborate with the local NGOs, or, they can work with Rotary International. They'll explore various websites like globalissues.org and betterindia.com and all. And they will basically go out, interview people, know their local surroundings, know their local environments, right? See its significance from a global perspective. And then they will kind of not only identify the problems, but also think of a probable solution. And then in week 2, and what they'll do is actually create a plan, devise a whole solution, and they'll test run it with a smaller group of people, the audience, their end users. And then what they'll do after that is, based on the feedback that they receive from them, they're going to improvise their product or a service, whatever that they have designed. In week 3, they are going to kind of take it at a little higher level. They'll take it to, work with an NGO. They'll take it at a global level, test run it with a global audience, right? And share it with as many people as they can. Whereas in week 4, they're going to kind of create a small video, which will be a 3-minute video, which will talk about their journey, the whole design thinking process that they used in the project. And they will also write a reflective report, right? Plus share this particular project to as many people as possible, right? And scale it higher. I've seen that, students have been successful. They have patented their products. They have, communicated to the global audience. They have participated and presented in the student-led conferences. They've talked about this. A few students have already got into competitions where they have, upgraded their projects to a very high scale. So a lot of pluses that they usually see through this whole 4-week process. So the end result is going to be very simple. The outcome is where they'll design a product or a service, right? And they will actually test run it in the real world scenarios. So it's not just going to be a classroom project, right? It's not just going to be connected with whatever they do it in their classroom, but actual real life project is what I'm kind of looking at for them.